This video is not meant for children and is brought to you by support from Patreon. Hello everyone, Maester Aelix here. Before this video starts, I wanted to give a shout out to my loving patrons. So, thank you, Aaron Smith, Angela Larson, Belkeg, Drunken Warrior God of Smashy, Benjamin Harkins, Brian Pelfrey, Dennis Detman, Harry Thompson, John Baer, Mark Milius, Mrs. E, Neon Games, and Thermic Karma. Without you guys, my channel would not be succeeding as much as it is. Also, a special shout out to my friend Pig Wars. And all I have to say about that is, sub to Pig Wars. Now with that being said, on with the show. Hello, and welcome everyone. I am Maester Aelix, and today's video is something I've wanted to make for a little bit now. Mostly because I've been playing Star Wars for, many years. I have the founder tag, so it's been a while. But I've been trying to get my friends into this game, and a lot of them are missing some, what I feel are very basic concepts that are near the beginning. So this video is going to be a guide to a few tips and tricks and early on things that I've picked up that I hope everyone can enjoy. So let's start by creating a character. Alright, so character creation is pretty simple. There's two sides you pick. You have the Galactic Republic or the Sith Empire. I'm going to make a Republican today. And let's go with one of the Jedi, just for no particular reason, just for testing purposes. We're going to do Jedi Shadow. So, now normally I'd put a lot more thought and care into these kind of things, but this character is purely for, educational purposes. And as you see, there's several things that are locked out, and some I have unlocked, mostly because I've had this game for a while. But being a new server, I have to unlock some stuff. So we're going to go just make a character real quick. Thank you. And feel free to use whatever character stuff you want. Jedi Shadows, I like them small, and I kind of want her to be blue. Let's... Oop. There we go, lock the rest. Hit random a few times. There we go. Some not hideous face makeup. There we go. And then, let's see. Maestra. Oh, name unavailable. Who would have guessed? Maesteria. There we go. Now, I'm not going to go through all that. I wouldn't want to ruin the story for anyone. All 8 of the stories in this game are pretty darn good, and they all have their advantages and disadvantages. Some are big galaxy-sweeping stories. Others are not. Personally, I think the Bounty Hunter is the most fun, and I have enjoyed the Sith Inquisitor most. Okay, so when you first come in, you're going to, have wherever you're going to be in the starting area, but you're going to have all of this stuff to go through. On the left is this big pile of things that try to help you, but the most important stuff is here. You get login rewards. So every day that you play, you get a little reward, and you can go claim those. As you see, this, tier 1, and I'll just hit claim all, and eventually you'll get what all of this does. But at the moment, it's not all that important. Just know that every day you log in, you get a small reward. And some are pretty neat. Let's see if we can go back in time. Galactic Season 1. You get you get a follower and a mount. Cartel coins, something to make that follower cooler, and that follower's a more advanced gun. It's really nice. Good stuff all around. And then here's, level 10, he gets even more. It's, it's a cool thing. And I'm actually looking forward to getting this one myself. But log in, get rewards. Now, this user interface at the start of the game is still woefully insufficient. So what I would do is 2 things to make this game a lot easier to start with. First, you go into Preferences and User Interface, and what I do is Show Conversation Alignment Gain. Now what that means is, as you play the game, you can gain dark side points and light side points, and it's tracked here in your character sheet, right there. So this brand new character has a leaning in no particular direction. What that does is when you have conversations where you can gain or lower them, it'll show you much more obviously than previous for the people who like to just hit buttons instead of mouse wheeling over conversation. I would have a conversation with that guy, but we'll hold off of that just a minute. The other thing I would do is in Interface Editor. They have several, please excuse all of these are individual characters, but they have several, like Extended Quick Bars, Retro, Enhanced, Default, Advanced. My personal favorite is the Extended Quick Bars. Just hit that, load, and then escape out, and now you've got quick bars all around. This allows you to organize your things, like stuff you're going to use for combat, by all means, keep down here in the quick bars. But like Force Valor, I put up here, or I messed that up, and there it is. Meditation. Now, every class has these 2 basic things. It's the class-specific booster, and you get that down here, Force Valor, Master increased by 5%. This is great. And if you happen to finish any of the stories, you also get that ones as well. So I got lucky shots from my Scoundrel, which is fine. Everything's fine. The more you play, the more you benefit. That's what that's for. And then you have your healing. Takes a while, but you can heal yourself. It's only used outside of combat, but everyone has these 2 things. They're not used in combat, so I put them over here. And then, combat stuff. However you want to organize it, feel free. And then over here is for stuff I use even less. Like, everyone gets a little bit of self-healing, so it ends up over here for me. But, however you want to do it. Now, if I'm playing a healer, it ends up down here. But, like I said, do as you wish. But with the extended quick bars, you now have a lot more organizing space. Now, quests. As you see, this guy has a purple triangle over his head with a green center. He's a primary quest person. And then if we go out and about, we should find not primary quest people standing around. And if you find one that's just yellow, that's basically a bonus optional flavor quest for the planet you're on. They have modified this game enough that at the start, when it was brand new, you needed to do all the quests to be leveled up. Now, you really only need to do your class quest, and if you want to, there's also the planetary quest, which is the primary story of each planet. Now, the starting planet, like the one I'm on here, there isn't one. So don't be worried if you can't find it on that first try, or that first planet. But the purple quests are the ones you really only need to worry about. Now we'll go back here, get a counselor, and we can talk to this guy, but that would go into that opening sequence again that I purposely didn't do, so don't worry about that. So, my next bit of advice will come in about 10 levels when you have a new character that's gotten to the fleet. So, one moment while I change characters and do that. Alright, and now we're back, and I'm on the fleet. This is my bounty hunter, Maurice. And to the friend whom I have stolen that name from, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to put it to good use, even though it is very, very different from what it was last time. So, Maurice here is brand new to the fleet, and on the fleet, there is a lot of stuff going on all the time, but one area I'm going to go to is this stronghold and crew skills. there is a happy little hack that I know that'll help you level up just that little bit faster. And when you're, doing early game, these little tips and tricks can really help. So, first off, I missed an important step. On the fleet, there's going to be a droid. No, one of these things. Priority mission and introduction, crafting trainers. Learn a crew skill and interact with your trainer, and you'll get experience points. So we pick up that quest, which, ain't so bad. So, Maurice here, if you can't tell, kind of likes trophies, so I'm going to teach him the biochem skills, which is fine. But here's the trick. There's a whole bunch of these skill trainers, and I'm not going to go into details. You're going to just look that up on your own. But the trick is go to 1, cancel. Hey, look, 530 XP. 530 XP. Click, cancel, click, cancel, click. And as you see, I'm gaining really, really easy XP really, really quickly. And even if you don't choose a crafting person, this is really good. Now, when it comes to crew skills, this is where the difference between a free-to-play, a premium, and a subscriber really, really kicks in. Subscribers can have one of each of the skills. And if you see, this one says gathering, the other one had a different suffix to it. So, let's see. Bioanalysis, I will train this. And then we interact with this guy. Congratulations, I've now gotten that quest. And hey, look, I hit level 11. It's like I planned that or something. So, mission trainer. Okay, I believe it's diplomacy. And since I'm a subscriber, I can pick up 3. Premium people, which is if you've ever given them any amount of money ever or was once a subscriber, you're now premium. Hello there, this is Editing Room Aelix. I realized that I never finished that thought in this moment, so what I was going to say is free-to-play players only get 1 crew skill. Now, the trick is to choose wisely. If you're going to have multiple characters, feel free to have each one pick up something different. But if you're only going to have 1 character, and you only have 1 crew skill, I recommend slicing because it is almost literally click to get more in-game money. It's just that easy. And where was it? Biochem. You. Lovely. So we go into hit B on the keyboard for build, and now I have my 3 crew skills. Doing crew skills is really nice, especially later on when you have more followers, because it lets them, be put to use as opposed to just sitting around doing nothing. Now, it does cost money, but trust me, by the money you make in this game, you can afford it. It's no big deal. You're good. So, that's going to be fine. But, that little trick of going around touching all of them and then selecting them, that's a good way to get some early on XP. And another good thing about doing these crew skills is, if you look into it, not only do you get yield, but influence and dark side or light side points depending on what you've selected for yourself to really work on. So if you get yourself a new follower and your influence is really low, keep sending them out on crew skills. It'll build up slowly but surely. They will build up. And I've got one character whom I'm specifically trying to get a lot of followers on, if for no other reason than to craft, but it's a small personal challenge. And that's one thing I really like. Yeah, I think that's just about all the advice I have for the first few levels of the game. If you have any questions, do please contact me. I'm sure you can find me on my Discord just about any time at all. And with that being said, I shall catch you on the next one.